Hello, my friends. I have not had a chance to fuck with the microphone settings, so we're just here. Ooh. It's a very bright flash of lightning. We're getting a good storm right now. Is what is happening outside my window. I'm not sure how much you can hear it, honestly. Let me stop talking. Oh, you can hear a little bit. The game volume is also probably not helping that too, but we have some nice ambience happening outside my window. I do have a trickster because his brother arrived today, so we're gonna open the package. Can I hear it over game volume? That's okay. That is a-okay. I did do some redecorating behind me. Philip has arrived. He has. I did not open the package yet. He's down below me right now. But yeah, I did some redecorating. You kind of can't see the shelves up here. I do need to move my Ryland print back down here. I don't have the right nails yet to hang those ones just because of the frames. Nine's just staring. Yes, he's back to staring. Before you couldn't see him stare, but now you can see him stare. I do have some other prints back here as well, which you can see most of them. There's a couple you can't see. I just hate how there's this giant gap right here. I might fix that later. This weekend was more just like, I just want to get this shit off my floors. So that's what I did in between Dead by Daylight matches this weekend. Was I did that. It's nice to have things like not on my ground anymore. But I do have a trickster, so we're gonna open Sun. Other Sun. Came in a nice little pink bag. He a big boy. I'm super excited. Oh, hi, Rye. You good? Rye, sweetie, are you okay? What's happening right now? I'm trying not to showcase the label to y'all on here. I want to open it down here. Give me a second. I put my scissors away. Just speedrun a game real quick. He did. He was speedrunning this game because he has to play every game that I play before I play it, so that he could be like, you're wrong. Am I opening this correctly? Probably not, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Things are stuck. But hi, how is everybody?
Actually, you'll find it's this feature. It's actually over here.
Over yonder? Oh, let me not rip them apart. Oh. Hi, Thunder. Can I help you? The face is the same side as the label, so I'm trying not to dox my name. Ah! Don't actually raise my desk, please. Don't do that. That's bad. Look at him. He's got like his little cloak and everything. Ooh. Hi, Lightning. You good out there, bud? Wait. Oh, someone's car alarm likes to go off every time a loud bang happens. It happens every time the trash comes through. Look at him. I heard it. Yeah, that one was loud. There is also this. I don't know what this is. What are you supposed to be? Are you something, an additional thing? Wait. Look at him! I think this is extra! Oh my goodness! Look at this! I love so much! Oh my goodness, little Wraith Octi! Yeah! Oh my goodness. Son, come here. You have a brother now. You have to be nice. Oh. These are my children. These are my babies. He's a lot more bulkier than Trickster, but that's okay. Worth every penny. Thank you, Susie, for the gift. Jesse, how are you? Good to see you. Look at my sons. Look at them. Look at my boys. I love them both. I love them both so much. Oh my goodness. Just chilling after dinner? Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? You got a family picture? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll have to take a better picture later. Yeah, Wraith is much more stiff, but that's okay. Oh, he's got like a little bag too. Aww. This is so well designed. It's very, very good. He got like his little spikes for his hair. All right, go to the floor. Goodbye. God, it's downpouring outside. Oh my God. Man, it is pouring. Where did I get this email? An email was sent. Do I know where? No. Sun 2 doesn't deserve the floor layout. Hello? Yes, new layout. I did also update my background behind me as well. Little Octo. I love this. I love this so much. Aw, so cute. Some soup with meat? Ooh. Yeah, I had one meal today. I had my leftover burrito from Sheets. And then I've been nursing a cheesecake all evening. The little Octo's all worth it. It is. The little Octo's really cute. Love it. Maybe I can bribe the artist to make me more. To make me more of them. I have a brownie. Ooh, I want a brownie. I do have a cheesecake. Or remnants of a cheesecake at this point. But I appreciate you all being here. We started a little late because work has been working today. It has been a day and a half, honestly. I'm not sure how long we'll stream tonight. My brain is mentally gone a little bit. Most of my 9 appointments went the full half hour. So that meant whatever time I had to start the next appointment had to turn into taking notes for the appointment prior. So it was just a mess. It was just a nightmare and a mess. Yay. Full English breakfast and a salad. Oh, you sent the picture of the English breakfast. And I'm like, God, I want that so bad. It looks so good. And like a traditional English breakfast with like black pudding and stuff like that. I want to try it so bad. I'll have to find like somewhere near here that's like a genuine place that does it. But yeah, I had like half a burrito and a cheesecake. I might get more food at some point. But yeah, today has been a day. TM. At least tomorrow won't be as bad, hopefully. But yeah, tonight we are checking out a game called Herald, the Interactive Period Drama, which should be on the... It's a point-and-click interactive period drama puzzle-based game. If I were to look up the Steam store description, it reads as follows. Herald is a choice-driven adventure set on the high seas. Board the HLV Herald and uncover its dark secrets in an intriguing tale about tyranny and servitude. So, it should be very interesting. This is the complete edition. So, it's about, I think, 10 to 12 hours of actual gameplay, or 8 to 10 hours of gameplay with 12 to 14 hours if you're trying to get all the endings, because apparently there's multiple endings to this. Tyranny, we're in. I'm here for the drama. We deserve some drama as a treat to ourselves today. So we'll get started because, again, my brain is hurting. I appreciate you all being here very, very much. As a reminder of the upcoming stream schedule, so tomorrow night we're going to be continuing along with Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Saturday will be the continuation of Mass Effect 2. We're heading into Act 2 of the game. And then next Monday, we'll be doing something different. It will not be Herald. It'll be something else. It will probably either be Blueprints or... Hi, you made an appointment. Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay. So we will be checking out this game. Blueprints we may play next week, and then the Monday after that, we will probably do our demo day, maybe?
An avocado. Thanks.
And again, as a reminder, where did that link go? Pin, please. Thank you. But we're participating in Ludonaricon, so we may do a couple additional streams just to play out and check out those games as well. So feel free to fill out that form and let me know what you want to see me check out, and then we will do that. But for now, we're going to venture on forth into... I centivited it to the top, thank you. We're going to go into the new game. Actually, wait, I want to check out the settings first. Oh god, this motion... That motion's a little much. I don't like that, to be quite honest. Ooh, there's speech volume. We'll take that. We'll lessen the music volume a little bit. Video. Full screen exclusive. Full screen. Does this freak out? Why is it full screen exclusive? What does that mean? Oh no, we don't want windowed. Don't do windowed. That's bad. Okay. Gameplay, object inspection zoom. Privacy, okay. Ocarina of Time menu vibes? How so? Like, the way it's set up, or the font, or something else? New game. Okay, book 1, Ire and Irrelevance. Alright. Z to disable subtitles. Greatly inspired by events that took place during the 19th century, this story is set in an alternate version of our history. Oh, because it rotates. Ah, okay. Got it.
No sense of sound.
Damn right there's no sense of sound.
No smell of air. Breathless.
I did not realize this was voice acted, for the record.
I drifted among faceless shapes, without a clear distinction of form.
Dude, did you get cast overboard? Huh?
Blinded. Until someone or something made me soar. Higher and higher still.
Who's this British
went.
voice? I don't know, man. I just work here. Show me, I'll show you the herald of darkness. How many times am I going to reference that tonight?
That is all I can remember.
Oh, so we're trying to figure out, like, who tossed him overboard? Is that what's going to happen? Can I put Wraith Octo on my shoulder? Will you fit? He kind of fits. Not sure how long he will sit, though.
I don't believe you.
This motion might make me a little sick. I'm not sure. The Ronnie.
Now sit down.
Ooh, click to walk. Okay, so this is tutorial. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time menu rotated back and forth as if the menu were displayed on the surfaces of a cube. That's cool. My head hurts, though. I can also turn up game volume if the game is a little too quiet. It reminded me of the fact that Arthur did the stereotypical British joke in Warframe when I went to talk to him. Oh, Octowraith, no! He fell.
I'm sorry, but you can't leave until you tell me. Where are you from? And what is it that you seek in the colonies?
Child down, child down. He is underneath my desk. I came from the west. I'm looking for my roots. I'm just a lone traveler. I seek nothing. I was born here. I'm merely returning home. So I believe the colonies as in the American colonies. Or maybe not. Just need some floor time. He's right now. Yes, sometimes you do need floor time. Snatching the child out from under the desk like some goofy horror movie. Oh my god, yes. Absolutely he would. Ooh. Hi, Lightning.
I was raised in the West. I'm visiting the colonies in
Yes,
search
Rye.
of my roots.
Socks. Socks indeed.
Do you or do you not swear allegiance to the Lord Protector as a servant of his protectorate?
I have no idea what's happening. I feel like oh wait, we're a prisoner. Hold on, wait a second. That's not good. But no. Lord Protector as a servant of his protectorate, but I don't think like the Lord Protector as in like God. I think we're talking about like some big bad, probably white man. I don't know how to answer this question. I mean, ideally, no, we're not anyone's servant, but I feel like that's gonna end in like death or something if we defy if we defy anything that's not defying gravity, of course. But we always hold space for defying gravity because you gotta. But don't we all?
Yes, I am a servant of the Protectorate. Aren't you?
Death by cheese wheel. But okay, but is the cheese wheel, are you dropping the cheese wheel onto somebody, or are you eating the cheese wheel and die by eating cheese? Said the magic word and summoned a Ryland. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I gotta make more of those for a chat.
The Protectorate does not own us. The colonies may be inside her sphere of influence, but its people are not.
Okay, lady. Okay, ma'am. I don't know what's happening here, okay? I apparently have amnesia, I guess. You actually die by a cheese wheel? I mean, 1,000 ways to die, right?
You, on the other hand, were wearing their uniform.
Ma'am, what is happening?
The bright blue fabric, the golden stitching. It tells me that you are part of the crew on one of their ships, probably a merchant vessel. The embroidery even says that you were the captain of that ship.
Wait, what? So this is not our ship? So we fell overboard from a different ship. And then someone yanked us out of the water and found us on this ship. Okay. Now my brain is singing Man Overboard by Blink-182. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you.
Impressive.
Thanks? I guess?
But what happened to your ship, Captain?
I know as much as you do, ma'am. I wish I could tell you. I don't know. Wait, I don't know is a lie? Wait. This is a lie? Do we actually know? 'Cause I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm as clueless as Trickster right now. Trickster also knows nothing. We know nothing, sir, ma'am. We know absolutely nothing of what is happening and transpiring right now. So I don't think that's a lie to not know, but the character knows apparently. But we don't know the tea. So can we have the tea, please? Can we get some of that tea? It might not be piping hot anymore, but I want the tea. I'm tired because I got thrown overboard. Can we rest and talk later?
I'm sorry. I'm getting really tired. I'd like to take some rest. We can talk later.
Yeah, so maybe the protagonist and me can have like a conversation about what is happening right now, so we can fill in each other on the details.
Are you trying to buy time? That's not going to work.
Yes, because I, as the player of the game, have no clue what is happening. Great. When I said interactive period drama, this is not the drama I meant.
First, tell me who you are.
Yeah, who are you, ma'am?
I am the Rani, and you can address me as such.
My lady in Christ, we don't actually know what is going on. Maybe we will dream about the wreck. Maybe. One can hope. Maybe Alan Wake will appear and write something into existence for us. Maybe he can write us a little bedtime story time. I like context with my lies, please and thank you. Fair. So fair. Okay, the
now,
Ronnie.
is this journal yours?
How do I know? Does it have my name on it? Does it say my name, perchance? At least we know our name is Devin Rensburg.
Where did you get that? Who gave that to you?
It says Devin Rensburg inside.
Okay, so that's our journal.
Is that you?
Yes, that's me.
All right. I'm Devin Rensburg. And yes, that is mine.
I already know it's yours.
Okay, were you just confirming, like, trying not to lie, or like a lie detector test?
I'll give it back to you once you've enlightened me on its content.
Maybe we can enlighten each other, because I don't know what the fuck is in that journal either, ma'am.
Now read it for me. And remember, I expect the truth.
The way he just, like, got up.
Again, where are you from? And what is it that you seek in the colonies?
I mean, I still don't know the answer to this question. I love how it does tell you what the question was. I do appreciate that. I yearned to find my roots.
Fine. I'll give you the long version.
I imagine all three answers are correct.
It's not like I have any choice. I come from the West, born here in the colonies, but raised in the capital of the Protectorate's homeland. A city that never felt like home.
We yearn for the ocean. We yearn for the mines of Dead by Daylight, mining for those blood points.
I never connected with its people. I was always the outsider. So I decided to leave that place, in search of my roots. I had heard about someone in the harbor recruiting men for a merchant ship sailing to the east. It was a standard trading mission along the Indigo route. I had never worked on a ship before, but enlisting in the merchant navy was the only way for me to acquire passage across the sea. So that's what I did. The recruiter, Aaron Ludlow was his name, took me in a rowing boat out of the harbor. And there she was, his lordship's vessel, Herald.
Hey, game name drop. Roll credits. Oh, is this going to be a flashback? Book 1, Ire and Irrelevance. Aaron. Tee. We might need some medication. Head medication, my friends.
My God, Ludlow, have you read this?
Cornelius Hendricks.
No, sir, I haven't.
Your people seem to be causing a lot of unrest in the colonies lately.
Your people. This is giving Two Falls vibes.
My people, sir?
Oh, look. Posh British. Flashback is almost a dream. I'll take it. True, true.
Well, you know.
May the force live long and prosper. Leah, how are you, my friend? Good to see you.
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. I need you to explain. That is actually like one of the things, like when someone is being like microaggression-y in a way, like if you want to like challenge them on it, you could be like, no, I actually don't know what you mean by that. Could you explain to me? Or like, I've seen it more often like when people, men specifically, make like kind of like sexist or sexual comments towards women specifically, and the woman or the people around kind of play dumb. Is like, no, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? And then the guy or the person who is saying the thing kind of has to explain why it's funny. And then they realize like, oh, this really isn't funny. Like this really, it's quite a sight sometimes. I haven't seen it in action, but I've seen like a staged version of that. You're a Jedi Anakin versus you're a wizard Harry. Always you're a Jedi Anakin. Always, always. We do not support Harry Potter in this household. Specifically because J.K. Rowling. We don't support her in this household either.
The indigo farmers, they claim the trade does not benefit them enough. They accuse the Lord Protector of abuse of power and demand fairer wages.
Well, maybe they have a point. Maybe there is some abuse of power. And maybe they deserve fairer wages. Have you thought of that, Cornelius?
The local regent has yet to respond, but I fear he will cave into the pressure.
Also, he has a little curly Q. He's got a little curl up here.
Is that why we have the politician on board?
Wait, who's the politician? Are we the politician?
Yes. Senator Morton is the regent's brother-in-law, and he's going to help him with the complex politics of this affair. He's also accompanying the regent's daughter safely back to the colonies.
British Elvish hair. Oh my god, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Remember to treat both of them with respect.
But, like, what if I don't want to? What if they're kind of dicks about that? I understand I just had to put the sayings side by side. Okay, that's totally fine. I just wanted to make sure the stance was clear.
Sir,
Is there anything else you brought from shore?
Yeah, I brought this other guy who kind of wants to, like, be part of the crew now. Yeah, look at how massive that newspaper is. You can use it as a blanket. Yeah, you could.
well, apart from the new recruit, a letter, sir, addressed to Senator Morton.
That's a weapon? Is this a weapon in Clue? Is this the murder weapon in a Danganronpa trial? I brought a baseball bat to knock you out, man. How do you watch Star Wars, in order or in machete cut form? Okay, so confession time. I have not seen episodes 1 through 3. I have seen 4 through 6 and 7 through 9. And I have not seen Solo or anything that came after episode 9. I have not seen. So I would say, did I see 1? No, Susie, we watched episode 4. The original Star Wars. That's episode 4. Episode 1 is one of the prequels. That came after it. Yeah. Oh shit. Chat, hello? What? Okay, my chat broke for a second. This is why Star Wars confuses me. What the fuck? Yeah, so we watched, Susie, we watched episode 4, which is the first movie to have been released, but it is 4th chronologically. So when people say they've seen 4 through 6, we're talking about the original trilogy. Then Lucasfilm created episodes 1 through 3, which in release order is episodes 4 through 6, but chronologically they are 1 through 3. Yeah, the first Star Wars films releases are 4 through 6, 1 through 3 are the prequels, and 7 through 9 are the new ones. Yes. So to answer your question, Leah, I don't have an order. I don't have an order that I watch any of those in. I'm just kind of here. That was kind of funny, though. I've not seen Rogue One. Oh, Rogue One's good. I really liked Rogue One. I've not seen Solo or any of the other Mandalorian and or any of the shows that came afterwards. I've not seen those either. Because it's Star Wars month. No, you're fine. You're so fine. Watch episode 5 then? Yes. And then episode 6, because you got to finish the trilogy. At least the original trilogy.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to me.
Not with that attitude, sir. With your little gimme grummy hands.
But, sir, it's not your...
My ship, my rules, Lutlow. You know this.
Oh, I don't like him. I don't like this man.
Besides, I don't think Mr. Morton has anything to hide from me. He better not.
Okay, so is this where the plot of the game is gonna be? Like, we're gonna commit murder, crime is gonna happen? That newspaper is a weapon, considering it takes up like half the desk. Folded. And then we're next. Then you can either do episodes 1 through 3, or then do 7 and 9. It's your choice.
May I remind you he is a protectorate official, sir.
Aaron, I think you need to, like, you know.
Yay!
Yay! Yay indeed. Hi Dosu, how are you? Good to see you. Aaron, I think you kind of need to, like, grip him by the little ponytail in the back of his head and, like, yank it a couple times.
And so am I.
Yeah, but sir, it is illegal to open other people's mail. I hope you realize that.
You there. What do you think, boy? Should I open the letter or not?
Oh, it's us. Hello. So I told the captain to open the letter. I warned the captain not to open the letter.
Don't open it, sir. It's none of your business, and the Protectorate won't like it.
Ooh. Oh, we unlocked a sketch. Okay, so this is a branching path here. He needs to knock him out with the newspaper. Yes. In the most spectacular fashion like you would in Danganronpa. Absolutely. That is the only choice that you have, to be quite honest.
Really now?
Ooh, we got an achievement for that. There's also 59 achievements in this game, my friends.
But what if it's important? What if it's something I need to know in order to keep the peace among the crew and
Then
passengers?
maybe it would have been addressed to you, sir. Maybe it would have been addressed to your name, sir. Y'all, I feel my blood pressure rising.
I am the captain after all, and I have the responsibility to know everything. You should remember that, Mr.
My responsibility to know everything? No. Absolutely not. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. I introduced myself as Mr. Renberg. I told the captain my name was Devin Rensburg. I asked the captain to just call me Devin. We're going to say Mr. Rensburg. Address me with respect, sir.
Mr. Rensburg, sir. Devon Rensburg. Delighted to make your acquaintance, Captain.
Captain Cornelius Hendricks. Nice to have you aboard the Herald. Rensburg. I assume you understand that there are rules here. Officer Lutlow will give you the lowdown on them during your tour of the ship.
Nice looking globe in the corner would be great to knock Cornelius out with. There's a lot of nice props in this room.
Sir, I have other...
But first, Lutlow, I'd like you to find Senator Morton and send him here. I need to talk to him about this letter of his.
Wait! Hold on. Wait a second. The guy that you just opened the mail of is on the ship as we speak? No. No, I don't like this. One of these people in this room is going to end up dead. Because I think this is a mystery game. I think this is a detective game. I could be wrong, though, but that's the vibe I get. Granted, to be fair, I get vibes of games wrong all the time, sometimes. Like, did we not see what happened when I played Hyper Light Drifter? But, okay.
Be quick about it. I'll send Rensburg off to you in a moment.
Yes, sir.
Poor Aaron. Did not want to be a part of this.
Be sure to see me on deck, Devon.
Yes, sir.
So then, Rensburg, I take it you must be returning home to your family?
Do I have to talk to him? Cornelius killed him with the newspaper in the captain's quarters. But Cornelius is the one we want to kill, though. We don't like Cornelius. The other two are fine. I said yes, Addie and I didn't know my real family.
Yes, I am, sir. It feels strange to say that, though, since I don't really remember my family. I was adopted.
Some nice windows, would be ashamed to throw someone out through one.
I know my father is a Protectorian, and my mother is originally from the colonies. It won't be easy to find them. That's why I'm writing everything that might help me with my search down in my journal.
Yes. Yes, I see. Well, you should look at my globe then, Rensburg.
Is this an excuse to turn me around so you can knock me over the side of your head with your giant newspaper?
As you see, the colonies are very big. You should write it in your journal.
I'm stopping myself from saying an innuendo right now.
Well, off you go to your tour of the ship. Have a nice...
You see swords? Where do you see swords? Oh, yeah, there are swords in here. Click objects that are highlighted when you select them with the cursor. Try this on the globe. Okay. We are going to take a 5-minute break because I do need to take headache medication. And I need to put my work laptop away and finish up any emails I need to answer quickly. Does he think we're dumb or something? I think this is just the end of the cutscene, though. Like, I feel like if it had kept going, like, the interaction of, like, well, in the text was like, hey, go interact with this thing and talk to him again, then I think, yeah. But we'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't forget to do self-care things. Go get medication if you also need medication, food, water, etc. And we'll be back in 5. Hi, friends. I did want to change stream volume just a smidge. There we go. Okay, welcome back from the break. My head hurts, but we shall see. I just took headache medication, so hopefully it will pass in due time. So we can expect globe.
There was a globe in the room. The ornate rooster on top stretched his wings out over the world, as if protecting it.
Notification every time Devin adds new info to the journal. Move your cursor to the top of the screen to make the journal appear and open it. This is Devin's journal where he collects all the information he finds during his journey. After Captain Hendricks had welcomed me aboard, I was to follow Officer Ludlow for a tour of the ship before going to bed. I was not carrying items. Journal has 4 sections. You can switch between them using the tabs on the right side. Devin has just added something to Encyclopedia. Did I run into you yesterday on DPD? I was Nemesis. Potentially. I was playing a lot of Dead by Daylight yesterday. Do you recall anything about the match? Perchance? Like, do you remember, like, what map we were on? The guy in white? I was playing Trevor. It was Forest. Oh, that map. Were you the Nemesis who didn't hook anybody? I think there was a Nemesis who didn't hook anybody that I played yesterday. The Machine Lady's Forest. Yeah, and Skull Merchant's Forest. I think it's Skull Merchant. I was the Nemi, yes. Oh yeah, then we did run into each other. How are you, friend? I just remember, I forget the details of that game, but it was still a fun game. I was very confused without going for hooks, but I was like, I'm okay with this. Saying I'm running into you. I played a game, I was playing a lot of Survivor yesterday. I ran into the same killer twice. Like, not back to back. But they were playing they played 2 different killers. It was very interesting. Second, I ran into you last year. I was Ashley Williams. Oh, okay. Well, hello. We appreciate having you here. Yeah, the games was fun yesterday. I enjoy Chaos Shuffle a lot. Just because I don't know the perks as much, so it helps me get it to know the perks and stuff. But it was still a good game. Did I have deception? Did I throw the pebble and you went to chase it? Was that also you, or is that a different person? So I had a game with a Skull Merchant yesterday on that map. It was weird because I followed you last year, so I recognized you. I appreciate that. Diff person, I think. Okay. Like I said, I played a lot of Dead by Daylight yesterday. So forgive me if I'm getting details wrong. That's so cool. That's so awesome. I appreciate you popping on by. I hope your games are going well. I'm excited for Arella to come out tomorrow. I know how to not fall for deception. Yeah, I played a game as Killer. I played a couple Killer games yesterday. I played a game as Billy. She comes out tomorrow. I believe she comes out tomorrow. And 9th anniversary stream will be on Friday. And yeah, so I was playing Billy yesterday on Armond, and Armond's Mines. So not the actual not the traditional Ormond map, but the other one. Because I'm trying to get better at Billy. So I figured, like, I'll play a game as Billy for funsies and see what happens. It was a fun game. And one of the deception things, like, someone threw a deception, like, on the 2nd level of the Ormond mine. And it, like, did the notification, like, in the air above, like, a generator. And I was like, oh, that was deception. But I wasn't trying to, like, kill anybody, like... I was trying to get equal hooks on everybody and then let everyone escape because I'm just playing Billy to try to learn how to fucking control him because I'm terrible at him. I hope I have enough saved for her. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. That's what I'm going to be doing during lunch tomorrow. Good, glad to hear your games are going well. It was fun running into you yesterday, for sure. I appreciate you stopping on by, my friend. Contains background information about the world of Herald. Try to find all entries by exploring the ship. Ooh. Antiques. Look at the other tabs and click outside the journal to end the tutorial. Map shows information about locations you've already visited. I need to play more DBD and get good. Weather deck. Doesn't tell me where we are. Sketchbook. Tracks decisions he made. You are unlocked the first one. All sketches remain visible during future playthroughs. Ah, so that's how you can see. Okay, so that's where you can see different choices and which choices you haven't made yet. Ooh. Not gonna lie, chat, my head really hurts. I think it's because of the bright light of my... Go to poop deck? I don't want to go to poop deck, though. That sounds... not fun. Ooh, can I investigate that, though? I can.
The captain's cabin was one of the few places on the ship with a heater. The crew didn't have such luxuries at all.
Boop the cool streamer. Hi, Buffalone, how are you? Appreciate you being here.
Oh, well, I would assume he's reading your letter right now, Mr. Morton.
I sincerely hope you're joking.
Sir, we tried. We really did try. He didn't want to listen to us.
No, on the contrary, sir. At sea, the captain makes his own rules.
You know who this voice actor sounds like? He sounds like Lifeweaver from Overwatch. And I wonder if it's the same voice actor. Probably not. Just sounds very familiar. Morton looks like a vampire. You know what? He kind of does. He kind of does. Doing good, how are you? I have kind of a headache. And I think it's because of my light bar, and also because the weather outside is frightful and the fire inside is not delightful because I don't have a fire place. So if there's fire inside my apartment, that is not delightful. That means there's a problem. Oh, I'm falling apart. Oh, probably not gonna stream long tonight.
As far as I can tell, our captain is king on the Herald, sir. The crew, his loyal subjects.
Officer, there are several reasons why the people got rid of the king back in the day. This is precisely the sort of thing that led us to abolish the monarchy.
No, we're not saying you're wrong, Mr. Morton. Like, we did not want him reading the letter, but he did. Since chat has Burger King to go, let us go, let us go, let us go. The fire inside your gamer soul? Oh, that is true. That is true. But that fire is kind of small at the moment, because again, my head hurts.
I'm going to have a word with Captain Hendricks now. Please
Oh,
carry on.
he rolled his eyes. Bro rolled his eyes. I bonked that on accident. My apologies.
So many lines and ropes that were going literally everywhere. I still can't comprehend how most sailors I met on the Herald knew the function and name of all of them.
Hi, Aaron.
That, Devon, was Senator Lewis Morton. Did you see the look on his face when I told him the captain opened his letter? Pure agony.
I mean, we tried.
It would be fun if we could see what's happening inside the captain's quarters right now.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I was like confused at what those options were, because the first one's like, oh, like I thought it was inappropriate what Ludlow did, which Ludlow is this guy, because like I thought like the other guy opening the letter was bad, not this guy doing what he did. That was fine. Like put that shit on blast.
People have a hard time adjusting to life outside the capital. On the open sea, the rules tend to change, but customs don't change with them. Mr. Morton is a prime example of that, and you will probably experience the same. The trick, though, is to accept change. It's something that people like Morton will never understand. But you might.
I wonder why Ludlow thought I could change.
What
Except
makes you believe I will?
There's a reason I picked you from the lot. I rarely choose anybody who is unfit for a life at sea. Now for your tour. Welcome aboard His Lordship's vessel, Herald.
It is a very magnificent ship, though.
A Cromwellian-class Protectorate clipper launched in 1851.
Oh, a
As one
history
of the
lesson.
fastest sailing ships in the mercantile fleet, she can reach a top speed of 18 knots.
I don't know how fast that is.
During her short life, she has already set multiple records sailing to the colonies and back along the famous Indigo route.
Oh god, not Cromwell. It's a knockoff of Cornwall. Ask what records the Herald has broken. I wonder if this yours. I want to know how fast 18 knots was. I actually do want to know how fast 18 knots is.
Really? How fast is 18 knots exactly?
A knot is the equivalent of 1 nautical mile per hour. Since a nautical mile is a little over a regular mile, it means the Herald can sail at approximately 21 miles per hour.
Okay.
And before you start, we still use imperial measurement at sea. Metric is yet to catch on in the Navy.
Oh, Imperial, so we're using freedom units. Hell yeah.
Proof that even sailors have a hard time adjusting to certain changes.
Garlic knots, please. 18 pizza knots. Oh, yes. For a ship of that time, blisteringly fast. Got it. Combat, we appreciate that knowledge.
Now let's move on to the deck house.
Further along the deck. Okay.
The Cromwellian-class ship type is named after one of the Protectorate's founding fathers, Oliver Cromwell. These ships are merchant clippers, built with trade in mind. Making money is their sole purpose.
Cowers and Imperial units? Most of the boats I work on, workboats, etc., are slower than 10 knots, and even fast crew boats only hit 20 when it's flat calm. Ah, okay.
The Herald is an indigo clipper, which means she mainly takes shipments of indigo powder to the Protectorate homeland.
We hate Oliver Cromwell in this household.
With this powder, we make the paint that coats the hulls of our ships, and the dye that gives the fabric of our clothes its bright blue hue.
I told Lolo I didn't like the color blue. I didn't want to interrupt Ludlow, so I listened silently. Modern warships in the U.S. Navy tend towards publicly acknowledged max speeds of 30 to 35, but probably more. Okay, got it.
You've lived in the capital, Devon. Never noticed the rooftops of its buildings or the clothes of its people? Everything has been colored blue there. The color blue touches on much that the Protectorate holds dear. And indigo is made from a plant that produces the only known blue dye that withstands heavy wear. Until anybody finds a cheaper substitute, the indigo trade remains an invaluable part of our economy.
Oh, he answered the question anyway that we could have asked him. I'll be impressed.
I never really thought about blue dye in that way. Sounds like a huge undertaking.
I swear I recognize these voices.
It is, but that's not without reason.
I was bored. Oh my fucking god.
After all, the Protectorate is built upon free market principles that foster progress through supply and demand. Its people get paid an equal share for the work they do, and with this money they are free to do with as they wish. I am not fond of life on shore, but even I can see that the system works. For most people, at least. Now, onto the bow of the ship.
Oh, thank God the tour is almost done. Why is this guy just up here? Brennan O'Byrne? Why are you up there, sir? What's going on? Are you okay?
We are standing on the weather deck right now, where you will work every day ensuring the safe passage to the colonies.
Why is he in that position? I don't know. He's ready in the newspaper. No. Stop.
You will be tasked with tying the knots, reefing the sails, and swabbing the decks. There will be no talking to first-class passengers, no idling around the ship at night, no begging, no fighting, no stealing, and most of all, don't get caught trespassing.
Oh, so he's saying we can trespass. We just can't get caught doing it.
Now that sounds like a lot for you to worry about, right?
Sounds hard, but I'll do my best.
That's what I thought. Don't worry, it'll get tedious soon enough. Keep in mind that the dining saloon in the deckhouse is only for first-class passengers and officers during this trip.
He gave us chicken permission to trespass? Yes. That's exactly what it sounded like to me.
This was a special request by Senator Morton, so please steer clear from the saloon if you want to keep out of trouble.
Deviant, thank you for the 33 months, my friend. How are you? And I want my child off the floor. Child. Son, number 2, come here. Son, listen. I need you to just sit right here. All right, sit right here, sir. He's finally free from daycare. Daycare being my floor. It's the best I can afford. It's the only thing I can afford, honestly. Hi. Hi, sir. You're very cute with your cloak. His cloak is very soft. Just got back from Trader Joe's. Ooh, did you trade some Joes while you were there? What all did you get? Did you bring food to feed us? Rylan was supervising him from under the desk. Oh my god. I love that. I love the idea of Rylan supervising him. I love that. Look at him. He's so small. And because he doesn't have floppy legs, he can just chill like this. It's kind of great, actually. Special request by Senator Morton, so please steer clear from the saloon if you want to keep out of trouble. Okay, but you said you gave us, like, chicken permission to trespass.
Anyone without a blue coat should just use the service stairs through this door here.
Okay, but somehow we end up in a blue coat. So somehow we acquire a blue coat. So that's gonna be fun. I brought everyone croissants. Oh, bless. Thank you. Thank you, Deviant. Everyone say thank you, Deviant, for bringing croissants. Everyone grab one.
Now, is there anything in particular you would like to know?
Let's see. I wanted to know where I could get a blue coat. Chat, should we ask why it's off limits or what happens if we break the rule? So do we want to know why it's off limits or what happens if we break the rule? What do we want to know? What is the tea? What are we feeling, chat? I want to ask the top question, to be honest. So do I, but I feel like it's going to get met with, like, sass of, like, oh, you don't get a blue coat, though. Like, you can't have one. We do know from, like, the very opening scene, we do end up with a blue coat. So it's going to happen at some point, one way or another. We're going to get a blue coat. We just don't know how we're gonna get it. So just get a little cape. Look, he naked. I'd ask the middle question. Okay. Sir. He has no nipple. Wraith doesn't need nipples, though. He don't need them. Philip doesn't need them. You got Philip and Ji-woon. Call them by their first names. Call the killers by their first name. Their legal names. It's no longer Myers or the Shape. It's Michael. Wait, let me go check my sources. He does have nipples in Hooked on You, but I don't think he has nipples in base game. I know what I'm doing after stream. I'm checking fucking Dead by Daylight. I need to see if I have a Wraith skin that shows his nipples. That was my sources, LMAO.
Why is the deck house reserved for passengers and officers?
Customs, Devon. It is meant to make you work hard, so one day you earn yourself a blue coat too.
Can I just have one now?
Were it not for the presence of Mr. Morton, though, this rule would not be so strongly enforced by the captain.
Oh, so we just need to throw Morton overboard. Got it. Understand. I heard the assignment, sir. Spider... Oh, Jesus. Spider, thank you for the lurky hello. While you make dinner. Ooh, are you gonna make food for the rest of us? Because I am also hungry and request sustenance. Please and thank you.
Now just go through this door, past the officers' cabins, and you'll find the service stairs on your right-hand side. Down those stairs, you'll find the crew's quarters and your bed.
Yeah, which one is mine, though? Is it gonna have a name
That
on it?
concludes the tour, Devon. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have to stay out here. I'm on watch tonight.
The bosun will wake you up tomorrow morning to prepare you for the day.
Happy to. You like seafood? Spider, I love seafood. What are you making? Gotta earn our blue coat? What is this? Butlins?
Good night.
Good night.
But I don't want to.
But I don't want to. Cabin boy. Sandwich boy. Making baked cod with potato paste. That sounds so good. That sounds so delicious. Please sign me up.
And take this thing back.
What is happening here? Motherless, fatherless, cabin boy.
But Ian, it's a gift.
Rybert Brunswick, first officer. But Ian, it's a gift. This sounds... I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need any of this.
Crime? Crim? Is there a crime happening right now?
Get out. I didn't mean to. Get out.
Also, I love that we're so fucking nosy. Oh, he just ran right through us.
I wondered if everything was all right inside.
We'll knock. Oh, this is...
Go away, Ian.
I'm not Ian, sir. Found the sea twink and sea daddy. But, okay, also, to be fair, we don't know how old the boy is. It says cabin boy, so the boy could be quite young. So I would refrain from that comment until we know age, ma'am.
If you want to apologize for the compass, then now is not the right time.
Time.
Are you all right, sir? I heard something break. Oh, by the way, I'm Devon Rensburg, sir.
Rupert Brunswick, First Officer and Navigator. Nice to meet you, Rensburg. Welcome aboard.
Oh, he changed his tune pretty quick.
I'm sorry for my tone. I didn't mean to be rude.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sure, buddy.
I do appreciate your concern.
He sounds like a villain.
Do you want to tell me what happened, sir?
Yeah, we're gonna be fucking nosy.
Doesn't matter. I'm fine now.
Suddenly, he started bleeding from his head.
But let me give you some expert advice, dear boy. Be careful whom you trust on board.
Why is his body... Wait, he was covering before. Are the models moving? Okay.
Some people might not be worthy of your friendship. Keeping to yourself will save you from disappointment.
So this is his very polite way of saying, please don't talk to me. I want nothing to do with you. Okay, understand. Understood.
Now, off to bed. It's very late.
Oh, he just pulled the door shut through us. He kind of like just went through our body. Okay, that's fine. Look at the map. Tween deck? What the fuck is a tween deck? Oh, the boy.
I know you are out there. And even though Mother taught me to address you properly, I know your language is different from ours.
Oh, he's praying to whatever deity he believes in. A little personal space, everything and everyone goes right through us.
Please, hear my prayer. Listen to my heart.
Oh, poor boy. I announced my presence by coughing loudly. That's so funny. I was very curious. We're gonna keep still and listen.
I'm begging you to just help me this one time. I want you to see my struggle with the life you chose for me. I feel trapped, and I see no way out. You are the only one I can turn to.
Oh, poor man. Poor Bab.
Please tell me what to do.
Give me a sign, and then the sign is Devin walking into the crew quarters.
Give me a sign.
Yeah, I'm predicting it as we speak. Give me a sign, and then we're gonna be like, "Hi, I'm here." The bottom bed under the stairs looks unused. Aw, he's a sleepy boy. Can we talk to him? Oh, I hope you didn't hear. Never mind. I don't want to talk right now. Okay.
All the soap in the world can't get the briny smell of the sea out of a sailor's socks, let alone the other pungent odors.
Ooh, so we can actually look around.
Boxes big and small were everywhere on the Herald. I wondered what was inside the one on the table, but I didn't dare to open it.
Fair. Valid. Playing cards?
The playing cards, strewn everywhere, seemed to indicate that the sailors liked to play games. I preferred to write in my journal, rather than occupying myself with such silly things.
Sir, are you saying that playing games makes us silly? Are we silly individuals? Chat, we're silly. We're silly little beans. We are very silly because we play games. That's what Devin thinks of us.
On the table stood an open bottle of wine, and there it remained for the rest of the voyage. Maybe I should have taken it to the galley to be used as vinegar.
Why are you speaking like in past tense? You can right now, sir.
The apples reminded me of home. Looking out of the window of my small room, I used to dream about this journey while staring at the fruit trees in the garden.
Chat, my brain had a thought of like, well, you know, you could just fly home, and then realize this is before the day and age of airplanes. I'm a silly goose. I am very much a silly goose, as my goose plush signifies. I'm a silly goose.
All crew carried luggage, some of them more than others, but nobody carried as much junk as Hjalmar Olsen. Why? I had no idea.
Why don't you just fly? Oh, right. We're staying silly and maintaining our whimsy. You know what, Spider? That is a great way to put it. We're maintaining our whimsy.
Most books I found in the crew quarters were racy accounts of comical adventures, so it was quite surprising to me that my crewmate Arthur was reading works by Chaucer. It was getting late. I had to go to bed.
Call it a night. I'm tired. Proves how silly we are. We fly. We fly.
All hands on deck. The sun is out and breakfast is served on the gun deck.
Oh man, this is a southern accent. Oh, Arthur. Oh, Arthur. Caleb. That voice.
You too, boy. Ian.
Oh, I'm not well, sir.
Oh, poor boy. Wasn't expecting that voice. I can't.
It's probably the food from last night. I don't really feel like eating anything right now.
Oh, really?
Caleb Crawdad.
Well, I don't trust Andra's bangers and mash either, but you won't make me believe that they made you sick. That would be way too convenient for you.
Why is he giving... He's giving Joseph Seed vibes from Far Cry. Which, by the way, we will go back to that sometime this year. Hopefully... I'll let y'all pick which game we play after Mass Effect. I'll let y'all pick. Because I'm debating between going back to Jedi Survivor, Far Cry 5, or another game. I forgot which one. But, well, actually, no. I want to go back to Great Ace Attorney Chronicles with Grant, but I don't know his schedule. So that I have to ask him. But I'll let y'all choose. We're going to play all of those at some point. I just don't know when. And that is definitely Southern. Yes.
I'm not lying, Caleb. My stomach tells me that something's wrong.
Yeah, he's not a tummy ache survivor, Caleb. Just like me, I am also not a tummy ache survivor.
That's Mr. Haywood to you, boy. And I know exactly what you're thinking. You heard that Ludlow was sick this morning, so you're trying to blame it on the food.
Oh, Ludlow's sick. Boy.
Nice try, boy. Now get
Boy.
up and start running.
No, I won't. You can't force me.
Oh god, are we gonna intervene?
I'm going on strike.
Oh my god, I love this for this kid.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, kid. You wouldn't last a day.
Can we go on strike with him too? Try to stop the fight and propose to take over Ian's watch. We'll do that.
Excuse me, but I could take over the boys' duties for today, if that is necessary.
You the new guy. Rensburg, ain't it? I'm Haywood, the bosun on this here ship.
What is a bosun? What is that?
If you want to help, you could report to Officer Brunswick at the helm. Needs his boy to do an errand for him. But since this wretch won't get out of bed, I don't mind you doing it.
Okay, I am also going to adjust music volume. There we go. Bosom.
Though, if I were you, I wouldn't do no favor for that lazy kid.
We're gonna do all the favors for him because he is now my son. I've now adopted him. And so has Philip. Philip has also adopted him, by the way. For the record, let the record show that we've now adopted this kid. I was up for it.
No problem, Haywood. I'll get right to it.
Philip is a proud father. He is a proud father.
Just follow the instructions Officer Brunswick gives you. Now, off to the helm with you.
Yeah, where's the helm, sir? Aww. Boatswain Brunswick's waiting at the helm. Oh, okay. Are you gonna, like, police what I do, sir? Oh. Boatswain told me to report to Officer... Oh, Boatswain. Okay. Officer Brunswick at the rear of the ship. On what level of the ship, though? Alright, cruise quarters. Chickens? Forecastle. Oh, wait, this is at the front of the ship. We want to go at the rear. Oh, okay.
Seasick again.
Doctor. Sir, I don't need these noises in my eardrum, please and thank you. Please stop. So that is the ship's doctor. Oh, Arthur. Oh, Arthur. Oh, Brunswick is, Rupert's. Repair.
I don't need them, Captain. We need to head southwest by west for most of the day, and then turn west by 15 degrees around sunset. Might I suggest we raise the studding sails to maximize our speed?
I still want to see them, Rupert. Where is that boy of yours? Get him to fetch the maps.
I haven't seen him this morning. It's possible that he's still...
Ah, good morning, Rensburg. Nice to see you up and running. Rupert, have you made the acquaintance of Devon Rensburg yet? He's our new sailor.
Oh, so since we talked to Rupert last night, he's gonna know that we saw or overheard kind of what happened. And then, like, we overtook his tasks, the kid's tasks this morning, so he might be like, oh, like, you're doing this because, like, you overheard what was said, blah, 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 blah.
Yes, we already met last night.
Dude, why do you have to say that in, like, that kind of tone, dude? What's the problem?
Good morning, Rensburg.
Good. Now, Rensburg, have you by any chance seen a boy named Ian this morning?
I complained about Ian's whining. Oh my god. I informed the captain that Ian was on strike. Oh my god. That's so funny. These options. We'll tell him that he's feeling sick.
He is ill.
We're not ratting
Captain.
him out.
Not feeling well at all, he said. So I'm taking his place for today.
When is that boy going to step up his game, Rupert? He's your student. Discipline him, or I will.
I agree that the boy deserves a beating. No, shield your eyes, my child. Talked about the other people who were sick that day. I told the captain that Ian seemed unhappy about something. Dude, you would not have gotten away with talking to your captain like that IRL. Oh, absolutely not. So we have noticed that 2 other people were not feeling well. Or we overheard that Ludlow was not feeling well and then the doctor was not feeling well. Or we can bring up the drama. This is a period drama. So we could bring up the drama, the tea, if you will. Well, we'll justify it. There's other people who are sick.
I heard that more of the crew are sick today. It could very well be that they're all sick for the same reason.
Nonsense. The boy is weak. He needs to be dealt with swiftly, lest he never become a man.
I mean, he doesn't have to become a man. He can be whatever he wants to be, Lieutenant.
I agree that Ian might be a bit weak, frail even. But a man with his gentleness is something the world might benefit from one day.
Okay, Rupert Brunswick, those are some wise words for the man who kicked out a boy yesterday. Brunswick over here really giving us 2 faces right now.
Some say you're soft, officer. But I appreciate your honesty. There is no denying that it has got you quite far in life.
Please, just leave the boy for a day. I'm sure Rensburg will do fine in his stead. Right, Rensburg?
I assured Brunswick that I would do my best. Can we check this boy? Absolutely we can.
I'll do my best, sir. What should I do first?
The captain would like to see my maps. Since Ian's not here, I'd like you to fetch them for me.
Sure.
My map of the European coast should be somewhere in my desk. I'll tell you a secret. I keep a spare key to my cabin in the picture in the officer's hallway.
Picture in the officer's hallway. Oh no, not the Europeans. Is Bossman still throwing up? Yeah. Oh, he's like slowly calming down now.
I was quite surprised to find a flag in the drawer. I'm sure it would not have pleased the Lord Protector to see our symbol of power tucked away in a nightstand.
It's fine.
The picture contained a spare key to Officer Brunswick's cabin.
Okay, what are we gonna find in here? Well, the cabin is a lot smaller than I thought it was.
A painting of the night sky was hanging on the wall. The use of colors was striking.
Oh, that is pretty.
One of the paintings on Brunswick's wall was a depiction of the Battle of the final battle of the Anglo-Dutch War.
Felt that.
One of the paintings depicted 3 white boys playing with a ball in a sunlit square.
We're gonna snoop because we don't know the next time we're gonna be able to be in here.
On the top shelf stood a portrait of a stern-looking man. I later learned it was Brunswick's mother.
Yeah, I also clocked that was a woman. But fair, valid. Does know it. That man does know it takes one royal out of the boat for that picture to fall over and the key to fall out. Maybe it's super glued on the side. You don't know that.
The entire bookcase was devoted to poetry. Among them were some of the most famous works by Shakespeare, Byron, and Poe. I was surprised to find Brunswick's spyglass in here. You'd think a navigator would keep that with him at all times.
Maybe it's a prized possession. You don't know that. Maybe he has another one that he uses.
Looking through the Merchant Navy's handbook, I discovered that officers are usually allowed to carry guns, but other members of the crew are not.
Interesting, okay. And then this is his sextant?
A beautiful brass sextant was sitting on Brunswick's writing slope. I recall a teacher telling me how this complex device works, but I'll be damned if I can remember. On the writing slope lay a detailed map of the African coast, the sea full of lines, markings, and notes I didn't understand.
Looking into the other drawer first. Yeah, that's also very impressive. Ooh! The compass.
A broken compass lay shattered inside Brunswick's desk. It was a shame to see such a delicate object destroyed.
This was the compass that Ian shattered.
I found Brunswick's maps of the European coast inside the drawer of his desk.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna trigger.
What took you so long? Were you lost? My cabin isn't that big, you know.
I apologize for being slow.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll ensure that I'm faster next time.
Ian would have done such a simple task in mere seconds.
Give me the maps, Ransberg. Well, that's convenient.
We totally weren't snooping.
According to these calculations, raising the studding sails might double our speed. Rensburg, find Boatswain Haywood and ask him where he keeps his studding sails. He's probably somewhere near his workshop.
Go to Boatswain's workshop to get studding sails. Okay, where is his workshop located?
Look, Uncle!
Lady Tabitha Vizzy?
Water
She's
as
very pretty.
far as the eye can see.
Love her outfit. Julie, I imagine you wearing this. Like, I feel like this fits your vibe.
Imagine how big the world must be.
Yes, dear.
Oh, and Senator. Okay, so this is... He is her uncle. Okay. Okay. Map. Okay, the workshop is down here. Okay. Or that in a heartbeat. My guy, you could be a little more enthusiastic to your niece's enthusiasm. I don't think he has that in him, to be honest. I don't think he has the ability to do that.
You again? So how does your new job suit you, huh?
I'm doing great. I like being on the ship, and the work hasn't been that hard so far.
Well, of course they wouldn't trust you with hard work like mine. Now would they?
What is that supposed to mean, sir? What is that supposed to mean?
So, what do you want?
Told Haywood I was sent by the captain to get the studding sails.
I was sent by the captain to get the studding sails. Do you have them?
Ah, so you're the official errand boy now, huh? Well, it just so happens I need something done.
But we need the studding sails from the captain, sir. Bags on the wall was a big bra. Oh my god, you're not wrong. It does kind of look like a bra. You're not wrong.
What exactly are you talking about?
Someone's been sneaking around my workbench. The key to the weapons cache was in a different drawer than usual.
Oh, so he wants us to snoop.
So I checked the cache and discovered I am missing a 51 Colt Navy.
Oh, is that a gun?
If the captain finds out, we'll all be held responsible. So we need to find that thing before he gets wind of it.
So, like, I'm kind of getting the vibe from Caleb that, like, well, part of me is hoping that he's going to be the good guy in a way. It's like, oh, we're going to look for this together, but I have a feeling that's not what he's trying to do.
Why do I have to do this? Why aren't you going after the culprit yourself?
You think I got nothing better to do? Let me tell you something, Rensburg. You'll need allies on this ship. This is a good opportunity to prove to me what you're worth.
I don't like this.
I'm too busy right now, so I really need someone else to fix this. The crew will owe you one if you can return that gun safely to me.
Yeah, but can I have the sails first?
Now, go and find out who stole that thing, will you? And be careful what you ask people. We don't want to cause a panic now, do we?
I swear if we can tattle on him, I hope we can. But we need the sales first. Sir.
You could expect to find something as random as a drawer full of door handles from time to time. It was a workshop, after all.
I'm snooping right in front of him at this point. It's fine. The gun was here the entire time.
According to Haywood, his saw had
Nurse's
once
knife,
been
I
used by
expected
Dr.
that.
Garrett when Sylvain, one of the sailors, got stuck between the gears of the cargo winch. Since that day, it's been a lot easier for me to tell them brothers apart, he added with a smirk. I wondered what him reading an amorous tale of the chaste loves of Peter the Long said about Caleb's love life. The gun deck was off limits during my shift.
Okay.
Many wooden crates and boxes cluttered the corners of the workshop. I had
Okay, but this man is also really not going to give us any clues, is he? Oh, what's happening here? Missing gun. He wasn't giving me the signing sales until I found the culprit. Oh, of course. How's the weather? Looked promising when I went to bed this morning. He seems to be feeling better. I met him on the stairs. I think he went outside. Anyone else in this room? No. Oh, we can permanently go into Brunswick's cabin, but we know it's not in there.
Rensburg, what are you doing up here? Shouldn't you be getting those sills?
Oh, God. I hate all of these options. I mean, do we want to tattle? I mean, I don't know who to trust. Like, I don't know if I want to trust the captain or the boatswain. I don't know who to trust. But Total Drama Boat. I love my boy. Let's tattle. I wonder how fast this could go south. Okay, I'm blaming you if something goes wrong.
Bosun Haywood doesn't want to give me
Oh,
the
this was a
sills.
choice.
He said there's a gun missing from the weapons cache.
I
and
love
ordered
him
me to
so
find it.
much.
I thought you should know, Captain. It didn't feel right to hide this from you.
What? Why on earth?
Et tu, brute? Betray the boatswain?
That good-for-nothing bilge rat. Rensburg, take this from me. Don't get carried away with what Haywood asks you to do. I'll go and have a word with him right now.
There's Renegade Susie. I've watched so much.
You should go and see Ian. I'm sure that child knows more about this. If there's something wrong, he's somehow always involved.
Chickens. Where is Ian though? Oh, there he is. Rye? Rye's having a moment, chat.
Came to tell me off too?
No, Ian.
How are you feeling now, Ian?
Fine. Just let me be, will ya? I just needed some fresh air.
Man's taking fat naps between active sessions. Yes, he is. I mean, he got tired after babysitting the child, so I don't blame him, honestly.
I understand that you're angry. It must be hard for you, living on this ship.
He's gonna be like, you don't know me.
Stop with the fake concerns. Who are you, anyway?
Who are you to say that they're fake, though?
Did Brunswick send you to talk me around?
You pay him in naps between babysitting?
I'm Devon Rensburg. I'm new. Last night, when I entered the forecastle, I heard two people fighting. It was you and Officer Brunswick. What was going on in there, Ian?
He's gonna say, he's my dad and I don't like him.
I told him the truth. That I've had enough of him and his weird requests.
Weird requests? Child, I need you to avert your eyes and cover your ears. You don't have ears. You have eyes, though. I need you to cover your eyes, sir.
He is everywhere I go. Around every corner and in every room.
Susie, your comment may have hit the nail on the head, but in, like, the worst way possible. I'm so sorry.
I'm sick of the man. His presence alone drives me completely insane.
I was sure it couldn't be that bad. No. Okay. Chat. Opinion. Which should we ask? Should we ask about what are the weird requests, or if Brunswick had hurt him? What do you think is the one that's actually gonna get like an actual response from this kid, and not like a you don't actually care, blah 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 blah, when we actually do care, sweetie? I'm sorry, I love my boy. I love him. I love you and your little spiky hair. Maybe first option? I'm gonna go play Wraith now. You're so cute. You're so cute! Middle. I am now banned in 30 countries and the FBI is after me. Okay, we're kind of split. We're split down the middle. Let's ask about the weird first one since this is what he brought up. Yeah.
What weird requests? Like, really weird?
What does really weird mean, though, Tevin? What is the scale of weirdness?
Well, on some nights, he wants me to come to his cabin.
No.
And when I do, he'll ask me to sit on the side of his bed.
No. 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 Chat, I don't want to do this anymore.
Then he takes out a notebook, one that he hides for fear of others reading it. And then he forces me to listen to him reciting his corny poetry.
Okay, but is the poetry horny, though? Or is it, like, chill? Like, that's the difference maker here. Because if it's not horny, then it's fine. If it's horny, then there's a problem. But if it's like roses are red, violets are blue, I like chocolate, how about you? Then it's fine. Me struggling to figure out something to rhyme there. Ryland making poetry, like forcing me to listen to his poetry. Dinner is done and I've returned, and oh boy, this had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Son doesn't deserve to look at the world anymore. We were so baited. What poetry? Because there's a spectrum of poetry. I should know. Julie being the English major out of the rest of us. I'm not gonna tell him he's overreacting because everyone is valid to their own feelings. I want to know if he's hiding anything else.
So, you said he hid his notebook. Do you know if he hides other things too?
Like dildos and fleshlights, maybe?
Brunswick often hides his most prized possessions, like his compass, the one that he got as a present from his own mentor, Francis Beaufort. He gave me the thing as a present, but I refused. Next thing I know, it's on my pillow with a wee note telling me to be more grateful.
Actually an impressive dildo. That was such intentional bait. It was so intentional. I agree, it sounds a bit creepy.
Alright, that does sound a bit creepy. But there's no proof other than him being nice to you.
I'm sure there's more. Maybe he's written his secrets in his notebook. You should go to his cabin and search his bookcase. If there's anything he's hiding, it'll be there.
Thought Brunswick might be hiding something in his bookcase. Okay. Or you're like, oh yeah, this will get him, and then proceed to give us all heart attacks. Okay. Watch Brunswick be in here. Just kidding, he's not. Ooh, we can now search this area.
A loose wallboard was cleverly hidden behind a couple of books.
Ooh.
Behind the loose wallboard was a cleverly hidden compartment containing a single booklet. It seemed to be Brunswick's journal.
999 not 11. We need a few ambulances. We're kind of dead. Ryland will resuscitate us. It's fine.
It was Officer Brunswick's journal.
27th journal? Bro, that's 26 too many, sir. That... Who has this many journals? I mean, to be fair, there's no social media at this time. Obviously, because there was also no airplanes, too. Like I was saying earlier, how he could have just traveled by airplane in a place where airplanes don't exist. But 27 journals, that's too many. That's way too many. Hi, Mags, how are you? 27 journal wounds as Wraith bonks his head into my microphone. Max coming in swinging. This is how you entertain yourself. That is very true. In which I will detail the daily events and conditions of the HLV Herald's voyage from the Protectorate capital to the eastern colonies, starting on the 6th of April in the year 1857 of our Lord. Is this how people wrote back then? I find it so hard to believe this is how people wrote back in the day. It's probably not that far off, but like I find it so hard to believe this is how people write, or how they used to write. I would have failed back then. My handwriting is so bad, but honestly, you would have gotten better at handwriting because that's all there was. There is no typing. There was no typing. All you had was handwriting, and also like learning how to write and to read was a privilege. Very much a privilege. Probably nothing better to do than reflect and sit with your thoughts and oh, what a terrifying time. Yeah. Do you want to write him a chance, huh? Did you feel graphite? Ink? Chat, I love you. Turn the page.
Brunswick wrote about Ian in his journal.
Oh man. Oh man. He was pleading, correcting your spelling mistakes. Monks would spend decades writing a single book. Like, penmanship was very important to the upper classes. Very true as well. It is the end of the afternoon and we are about to leave the capital harbor. Anywhere else in the world, I might well have preferred to weigh anchor with more daylight left, but I know the channel like the back of my hand, and I want to take advantage of this excellent north-northeast wind. The clear weather and proximity of the coast might provide a good opportunity for Ian to practice distant measurements if time allows it. Lately, the boy has been doing wonderfully, despite his stubborn streak. His comprehension of navigational principles is growing by the day. His mother will be proud of him. Will be proud. I think I might give him my old mentor's compass for this occasion, his first real ocean voyage. May it serve the handsome boy as well as it has served me. Am I not doing all I possibly can to make Ian feel blank blank blank?
He seemed to wonder why Ian was often angry and agitated, and he was also particularly saddened by him breaking his compass.
Welcome and appreciated. Am I not always patient with his lessons? Do I not care for him like a father? It remains a mystery for why a strapping lad like him keeps running away and getting angry with me. I know how it is for a boy his age to live a sailor's life. Young and impressionable as he is, he needs to know tenderness as well as roughness. Yet when I offered him the compass, he broke it. He broke Mr. Beaufort's compass, which has seen all the seven seas and guided me through many a fog bank. Then maybe you shouldn't have given it to him if you didn't want him to break it. Maybe did that not occur to us, sir? But you wrote them again and again and again. Just say you wrote it. Just say it. David Cage should hire us to rewrite scenes. He wrote about Ian. Philip, close your eyes again. Recreate the entire game as a grammar lesson. I'm curious to know what is Brunswick's relationship to Ian. Because do I not care for him like a father? Is kind of suggesting like he's not Ian's father, but perhaps like uncle, or the mother is like, hey, please look after my son type of thing. So I wonder, I want to know what their relationship is, what their relation is. Like, why is Ian here? Like, why is he in this situation? Mr. Connor just wrote the English teacher. I would rewrite the entire North X Marcus romance plot and make it not romance. Amen. Say it louder for the people in the back. Maybe save sentimental items for those you know will want them. He could be trying to be kind and is getting misconstrued. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I think Brunswick is trying his best to be like that supportive father figure. But again, teenage boy is going to be a teenage boy. Teenagers are going to be teenagers. I'm the teacher sent by Cyberlife. Marcus finally asked her what her fucking problem was and then walked away and then smooched and fucked Simon in front of her. I mean, to be fair, if anyone wants Marcus to be with North, that is fair. But I do love Simon X Marcus. I do love that. I hope the old man will forgive me. Ian should be grateful for the life I'm giving him. Deep inside, I know he will grow out of it, but I am afraid I will lose my temper with him one of these days. We are well clear of the coast. The wind remains favorable, and I am going to bed.
There was a poem and something about calculations on the page.
Tuesday, April 7th. Wow, my birthday. The rolling waves with foaming crests break lightly on the shore, while fiery sky glows in the west and gulls above us soar. Oh, that's actually not that bad. Granted, I'm no judge for what a good poem is. I woke with these words waiting impatiently to be encrusted to paper. I may use them in a longer poem one day, but at the moment my mind is occupied by yesterday evening's events. The wind has overnight turned ever so slightly to the north, and the night watch has trimmed the sails accordingly. I finished all necessary calculations for our course. All is still quiet on the deck, so I decided to direct my attention to the decoration of my cabin. I've all but forgotten about that hole in the wall, rediscovering it only when I wanted to move a painting.
Brunswick's last entry told about a hole in the wall behind one of the paintings.
Naturally, that means the painting has to stay where it is, even if it does look better on my bed's headboard. I have decided against informing Ludlow about the hole, as to not raise unnecessary discomfort. It has, however, reminded me of my inadvertent observation, now already several weeks ago, and I am in doubt whether I should inform the captain after all. Of course, as Captain Hendricks so often emphasizes, he is responsible to know all of that takes place aboard his ship. On the other hand, it does not feel right to betray a fellow officer for something that, by my judgment, does not endanger the functioning of the crew and ship in any way. Like Marcus X North, but I agree Simon should have been an option too. Agreed. Doesn't make sense when you do peaceful rap, but makes 100% when you do violent revolution. Oh, of course. There is still something else here, though. We did not look at this note.
Brunswick seemed to like writing rather cheesy poetry.
Sit by me, boy, lend me your youthful ears, and let me share the wisdom of my ears. For I shall tell you all you will need, and hungry on my knowledge you will feed. Don't like that. I'll tell you of the hard times, storms, and times of rest, of seas and winds, and shores in east and west, of how to set a course and chart the seas. Sit by me, boy, come sit here on my knee. We're not gonna sit on his knee. No, no. Sit by me, boy, and let me stroke your hair. Nope, don't like that either. And tell of honest men both brave and fair, of strangers turning brothers more than friends, a bond and hardship forged that never ends. Now let us spend the summer night at ease, away from boisterous crew and chilly breeze, and just you and me, our purpose is akin. Sit by me, boy, our lesson to begin. I understand what he's trying to do here. In terms of, like, he's trying to educate Ian in being a sailor and being a navigator for whatever reason. We don't know the motive yet, but it's very, as an outsider looking in, it's very icky, because, like, we don't know the relationship between the two of them. Like, if this is like his surrogate dad, then sure, this is fine. But if this is just some strange man, then no. No, thank you. We're good. We're good, and we're moving on. I just like that North jumps into a romance right after you show basic interest in who she is and her past. Yeah, it feels rather rushed. Taps the poster violently that says David Cage cannot write women. Thing with the scene when they become a couple is that I have a problem with. They become romantic once Marcus knows her trauma. Oh, that is very true as well. Okay, let's find this hole in the wall.
A painting of the night sky was hanging on the wall. The painting seemed to have been moved recently. Behind it was a small gap between the planks.
Ooh.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Is there someone spying on me?
Nope, no spies here. So Ludlow stole the gun? Why does he have the gun, sir? Why gun? Why gun? I didn't really know what to say. Well, we were sent by the captain to figure this out, so, like... You stole the gun.
You stole the gun.
Devon, are you snooping around?
Yeah, because I was told to.
I didn't expect you to be that kind of person.
I was told to. I didn't want to discuss the gun through a hole in the wall. That's also a valid point.
Look, Ludlow, we really need to talk. Can I come in?
Well, all right.
Do you have a license and registration for that? Did those exist? Did you... What was the protocol for having a gun back in such and such era, whoever era this is in? It's like he's trying to be fatherly, but only in the ways that are performative, like trying to create something in life based off of movie depiction. Yeah. Or in this case, books. Why is there a peephole in the first place? That is also a really good point.
Just be quiet, and I'll unlock the door for you.
Bet.
Before you start, please, listen to me, Devon.
Alright, I'll let you plead the fifth.
I know it's against the captain's rules and all, but some rules are there to be broken.
Is that why you told me that, like, I can trespass as long as I don't get caught? Are you... Oh, excuse me. Are you okay?
Are you willing to explain to me what's wrong? You seem troubled.
I'm fine, don't worry. I wasn't secretly plotting to go on a killing spree tonight.
I am calling bullshit on that one. Objection, Your Honor. You don't just say when you're holding a gun that was stolen that you're like, I wasn't planning on doing anything sneaky. Definitely not. No. I wasn't planning on doing that. And that is what's happening. That is what's happening. It's either a deliberate peephole or the painting was there to cover an innocent hole in the wall. Thonky thonk emote.
But you never know. I might change my mind.
Oh god, here's a serial killer. Chat, I don't know what to pick here. I was worried. I said I needed to return the gun. I wanted to know why Ludlow shut himself in. Where's the newspaper? Back in the captain's quarters. I'm sorry. That's a long way away from here. But yeah, Mans is definitely giving nervous energy right now. So, what are we... Hi, sir. Okay. He's got the L'Oreal You're Worth It hair. Because you're worth it. Yeah. I need to return the gun, sir.
I don't want to meddle, but I was told to take that gun back to the weapons cache.
So, you're an errand boy now. Just started and already they're lackey.
Listen, I didn't have... Listen, this is just the job that was assigned to me, sir. What do you want me to be? Do you want me to be something else, Lieutenant?
Well, I won't help you. It's just not fair, Devon.
What is happening right now?
I know the Merchant Navy Handbook from cover to cover. It clearly says that every officer is allowed to bear arms.
Oh, wait. Wait. Because have you noticed that I could be wrong, I think every other person on this boat is white. There is one other Asian person on the boat. I don't know if they're Chinese descent or Japanese descent. But we're the only two not white people on this boat. So I wonder, Thonky Thonk time, I wonder that even though he is second officer, they won't give him a gun because he's not white. And he's mad about it, which is fair. Because if he's an officer, he should have a gun, but maybe they don't want to give him a gun because he's not white. Because remember the comment that Cornelius said before? It's like, oh yeah, your people are like doing shit back in the town or whatever. And like Aaron's like, what do you mean by like my people? Like, what the fuck do you mean by that, dude? So I think that's what's happening here. I think that's the tea. Depending on the century, they did restrict gun ownership. I think this is in like the 1600s, I think. Again, it's like, this could have taken place during our world history, but this is like fictitious, but like staying true-ish to like what could have happened during this time period. So like this definitely has. I think it was during the time that UK took over India. For sure. From I can find, anyone can buy a firearm as long as they didn't carry it around concealed, shoot it in popular areas, and children couldn't get a hold of it. Since people needed them for hunting, militia, and pest control. Pest control? It was a common item to have in the household. Fair. Very fair. This is coming from the person whose job is to literally just stand by the captain's desk all day. Though to be fair, we took over a lot of countries. That is very fair. The UK did take over a lot of countries. Y'all did have a very Manifest Destiny era. It's a historical AU historical fiction. Yeah, you got that right. So yeah, that's probably why he's upset, which is very fair of him.
Every officer, Devon. I'm an officer. So why don't I get to exercise my rights aboard the Herald?
Okay, let's dig. I wondered why the captain had banned guns.
Have you asked the captain why he banned guns?
Because is it just for him, or is everyone on board not allowed to carry?
Supposedly something about old and outdated policies. But honestly, Devon, I don't really care about the gun.
It's the principle of the matter.
I just want the captain to know that if Brunswick gives up his rights, it doesn't automatically mean that I'll give up mine as well.
Oh, so did Brunswick give up his right to not carry? But then the captain's like, oh, if first officer's not going to carry, then I'm not going to allow my second officer to carry?
For some reason, I'm always expected to do as the white man does. I'm never trusted to make my own decisions.
You know what? Fair, bestie. So fair.
Sometimes I feel like I'm an officer in nothing but name.
Like, I know Aaron was kind of a dick at the start of this conversation, but you know what? His dickishness is valid. Because he's not being treated correctly. So it is fair. It is very fair. Yeah, we're gonna take our boy's side here. Like, we gotta stick together on this one. Told Lulu to return the gun. Let them know that I was gonna report him. I advised Lulu to hide the gun.
Hide it. And don't tell anybody about what happened. I'll keep your secret if you keep mine. But remember that you owe me one whenever I need your help.
Devin, why are we blackmailing right now? The middle option is diabolical. Oh, it is.
That gun might come in handy one day.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Oh, shit. Chat, we're cooked. We're cooked. This jump scare, the white man jump scare that I didn't ask for. Wraith, protect me, please. My son, protect me from the white man. It's okay. It's okay, Aaron. White men scare me too. Older white men scare me. This front hair roller ass motherfucker. We are in the oven. We're in the oven. It's getting warm. I don't like it here. Okay, I'm gonna move Trickster off of this just in case it's adding extra heat. Good night, Trickster. I need Rylan to babysit the boy on the floor, please. Does anyone ask for the white man jump scare? I mean, if I was in a relationship and I just so happened to be dating a white man, then sure, fine. But like, not like this. FNAF Security Breach has white woman jump scare. This game has a white man jump scare. We're all baking at gas mark 4. We're cooked, roasted, flambéed, and boiled. Oh, flambéed, not flambéed. Who's flambéed? I don't know her. She doesn't go to school here. She goes to another school. Wraith, protect me, please. What the fuck do you want, Cornelius? How to be married to a white man and I'm easily jump scared. TV, I love that for you. Also, I hope Ninja's doing well. I hope your white man of a husband is doing well. Flambéed up in here in her nails. Chat, I love you.
Captain? Excuse me, sir, but were you listening at my door just now?
We really should know from, like, our first night here that these walls are thin.
Once again, my ship, my rules. I have the responsibility to know everything, Ludlow.
Sir. Sir, no. Sir, no. Don't like this man. I don't like this white man with his fucking beef Wellington looking hair. I don't like it. Misfit, how are you doing, friend? It's good to see you. We have a period drama is what's happening right now. with my Wraith, my new Wraith plush. I love him very much. Thank you, Susie, for gifting him on my throne. Gaslight the shit out of the white man. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. I hope I can be baked into a souffle. Wait, no, I want to become a lasagna. Okay. He's doing well. Oh, good. I'm glad he's doing well. No secrets in close quarters. Don't disrespect Beef Wellington like that. I beg you. Okay, fair enough. Beef Wellington does fuck really well. Chat, if you could become oven baked, what would you be? Ooh, very good question, Susie. We're asking the very good questions here tonight on this godforsaken stream. So, ooh, a nice quiche. Ooh, I really need to think about that. Okay, so if you could be cooked in the oven, what would you be? I would be, I think, baked French toast is what's coming to my mind. Or roasted vegetables, specifically mushrooms. Which reminds me, I have about like 2 tubs of mushrooms that I need to cook before they go bad. So I should probably roast those tomorrow. Remember, chat? Remember the night I just had mushrooms for dinner? Like, that was the only thing I had for dinner. Gray is just a fun guy. I love that. Could you put that in quotes, channel, please? Could you put that in the quotes area? I want to remember that quote. I don't trust historical British white men as far as I can throw them. I mean, did we not watch Two Falls? Did we not play that game together? Like, hello? I just had mushrooms for dinner a few nights ago. I love that for you. What is your favorite kind of mushroom, Deviant? Doesn't matter how you cook it. Like, what's your favorite? I really love shiitake mushrooms. Those ones are probably my favorite. I'd want to be a pavlova. What is a pavlova? Teacher, pick me. Question, pick me. Calling me. What is a pavlova? I don't know what that is. Also, us talking about food is making me hungry.
Are we really having this discussion again?
Oh, it sounds like you get reprimanded a lot.
Officer, it seems you're having a hard time grasping the concept of authority.
God, guys, I feel like I'm in a soap opera right now. Honestly, okay, hot take, a video game where, like, a choose your own branching narrative game that's a soap opera would slap. I feel like that would be such a good time. I feel like that would be, like, a lot of fucking fun, especially for, like, the voice actors. I had mushrooms with my full English this morning. It was so damn good. I think I know my favorite mushroom, but don't remember their name. That's fair. That's very fair. I do love shiitake and portobello. Those are good. I want to try other mushrooms, though. Pavlova is a lovely dessert made from meringue. Ooh, it's like a giant meringue cookie cake that you top with grapefruit, strawberries, mint, and whipped cream. You lost me at grapefruit, not gonna lie. One of my favorite desserts to make, and it's so tasty. How long does it take to make? It sounds very complicated, if you ask me. But then again, I don't make a lot of things. And then he said, nuh-uh. I am not that baby's daddy. No, it is. A white British man jump scare. Oh, also, he's probably being very strict because they have, like, the senator dude on board. We urged him to calm down.
Please, sir, calm down. I think it's all just a misunderstanding.
How can stealing a gun be a misunderstanding?
I mean, have you asked him? Have you engaged in conversation, sir?
I didn't steal anything. I merely exercised my rights as an officer.
You know what? Stand your ground, bro. Also, if you shoot him, I won't be mad.
You cannot carry a gun, Litlow. I won't permit it.
Why not? Where's my gavel? I need my little gavel. Like, order in the court. What is happening right now? Cremini or button mushrooms. Those sound delicious, and I want my grocery store to immediately start selling them, like right now, because I want to try them. Takes like 4 hours, but that's mostly the bake time and cool down because the meringue has to cool in the oven so that it doesn't crack and fall apart in the drastic temperature change when you take it out. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Before I became part of this crew, I was always allowed to carry a firearm. I just don't see why I can't have one now.
I asked Lulu would he need the gun. I mean, no, because he literally just answered that. He has every right. You have
I
every
don't
right.
understand this either. It seems Ludlow has every right to carry a gun, Captain.
No, he does not.
Are you just changing the rules, sir?
How else would I protect myself?
Protect yourself from what, Ludlow?
From white men jump scares?
I assure you that you are perfectly safe on board my ship. I will see to that.
Sir, I don't trust that. A white man promise means nothing to me, alright?
That won't do. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, yeah, white man promises? I don't believe that shit. Can I just stay out of this? Do I have to engage in this conversation? Pleaded with the captain to let Ludlow keep the gun. Please, sir.
Can't you make an exception, sir?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Just this once?
I'm not fond of exceptions, Rensburg.
You don't say.
Uh-oh. Is Ludlow about to be like, well, you made an exception for, like, this, and this. For a white guy. Is it time for mutiny yet? I think so.
Sir?
Fine, Ludlow. Fine. Just keep it.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, and we did it! Yay! He got the gun!
I've really had enough of this argument anyway. But do take good care of it.
Don't stay too long in there.
Gonna bake cookies because all this chatter of baking shit. Can you send me cookies? I want cookies. Wraith wants cookies. Rye wants cookies. We all want cookies, okay? Could you please bring cookies back to the chat, please? Please, my stomach is very hungry.
Thank you, sir. I will.
I also just realized the time. We completely blew past our 2-hour mark.
If that settles the matter, we should raise those sills now. Rensburg, follow me.
Where? Am I getting a white man punishment? I'm on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Sorry, wrong franchise.
Thank you for helping me yesterday.
Also, you know what other song was in my head? The song from Treasure Planet that I cannot think of the tune of off the top of my head, but it is a bop. Absolute bop. Is there a save? Oh, I have to see like when the next time it saves. I don't know when it was. Pet the bot. Pet the bot. I'm still here from Treasure Planet. That's the only one I know. Yes. Yes. I'm still here. Hey, a moment to be real. I touch things I don't feel. You don't know me. Here I belong. Yeah, that moment when we were like passing by the ship with like the white clouds just there, I was like, oh my god, it's Treasure Planet. Oh my god, it's Hercules. Silver Age Disney movies were really on something. We never touched back on them again. Like, pardon? Treasure Planet, we watched it last year as one of our movie nights. It was so fucking good. It was so good. It was so fucking good. We do need... I want to watch Atlantis, because that was also during the Silver Age, I think, of Disney. Though I don't know... I know nothing about Atlantis. It would have been the right thing.
It felt like the right thing to do.
Listen, I hate all the live-action remakes Disney be doing, but if they pitched a live-action Treasure Planet or Iron Giant, I am sat. I really like Atlantis. It's very underrated. I've heard it was so underrated. I remember seeing, like, you know, like how when you buy, like, when you bought one of those VHS tapes and they'll do, like, those movie previews before you actually watch the movie, and it's, like, coming soon to home theater near you, and it would be, like, yeah, Iron Giant was one of those. So, I remember seeing those, like, mini fake commercials on a VHS tape for Iron Giant, but I've never watched Iron Giant, though I have a big feeling that I'm gonna cry like a fucking baby if we ever watch Iron Giant. Atlantis is my favorite. It's so good. Okay. We'll have to plan another movie night at some point. I am going to do a charity stream in June for Pride Month. And then at the end of this month will be my affiliate anniversary stream / 5 years on Twitch, if you can believe that. Holy shit, it's been 5 years. So we will have some goals. I think. Me thinky. We'll have some goals. One of the best princesses. Michael J. Fox has had a voice made for voice acting. It's a shame he didn't do more of it. Aww. I love Michael J. Fox. Like, I mean, I love him as Marty from Back to the Future. But I don't think I've ever heard him voice act, like, outside of Back to the Future. So, nerdy linguist gets hired to be an expert on an expedition to find Atlantis, but they end up finding a whole civilization still living. It's awesome. Loved Atlantis. I didn't watch it for ages, and it still captivated my imagination. Oh, he's the main character in Atlantis. Oh, that's cool. And Hot Women. Yeah, you sold Susie. You mentioned Hot Women. Grew up not watching a lot of movies and not a lot of Disney movies. Same. And I still don't watch a lot of movies. So, we're doing great.
You know, I don't even need to have a weapon with me all the time. Just knowing that I can get it from my cabin whenever I want makes me feel safer.
I feel like this is going to be a bad choice later on.
So I wanted to thank you for it.
You better remember me when you have a mutiny and you want to go on a killing spree, sir.
Would you like one of Undra's butterscotch treats? They're the captain's favorite.
Sure. We're not going to ask him if he stole those too. I don't feel like we have that kind of friendship yet, but that would be pretty funny.
Well, okay then. Those look too delicious to refuse.
They do, don't they? Feel free to indulge yourself, Devon.
Saw a recent thing of Michael, and a lot of people were just shitting on him for his Parkinson's. I was just disappointed, everyone. Yeah. People are gonna be weird. Grew up during the Disney animation renaissance, so I grew up watching all of those. I remember seeing Beauty and the Beast in theaters. Oh, that's so cool.
I do appreciate your kindness.
He looks stunning next to his wife. Oh, you mean Michael?
I need
Michael J.
allies,
Fox?
Devon. And friends can provide a kind of protection that a weapon never will.
Okay, yeah, so we're forming alliances now. This is like the episode of The Office where they're all forming alliances and having fake alliances.
Back in the capital, I picked you. And believe me, that wasn't without reason.
What was the reason?
Care to tell me what the reason is?
The captain thinks I don't know. Or that's what I hope I've led him to believe. But I read his newspaper the moment I got my hands on it. Here, take a look.
Oh, the newspaper shrunk. Chat, why is the newspaper tiny now? What am I supposed to be reading here? Until the excessive demands be met, the planters have ceased all work and many indigo plantations in the coastal region stand empty. It is to be expected that a major portion, if not all of the crops, will go to waste if the strike persists. The loss of this indigo harvest, although it is one of the eastern colonies' export products, will without a doubt means a tremendous blow to our economy. Already indigo prices are rising sharply, and they will continue to rise until the indigo production finally resumes. Colony citizens are looking at Regent Jonathan Vasey for a solution, but at the time of these reports, the Regent has yet to formulate a response. Meanwhile, indigo clippers lie idly in colony harbors, vainly waiting for cargo, and many trade ships still in the protectorate territory have been delayed until it becomes clear how long the situation will last. Captain Cullen of the Loyalty, currently moored in the capital harbor, thus responded when our correspondent asked about his opinion on the matter. Simply no use to sub out when we cannot be sure of a cargo to take back. I wholly agree with that. Go the distance stuck in my head now, how dare.
That's just what I do, Spider. Hee.
People suck. I love that he and his wife met while filming the first show he was famous for, Family Ties, and they've been together since the 80s. Is amazing. Aww, I love that. You know, sometimes I'll hear about like other content creators who have met their significant others through playing games and or streaming, and I'm like, wow, I want that kind of love. I want that kind of love.
Without indigo to trade, the reason for our voyage has become a mystery to me.
Oh yeah, because if we're not traveling to where we need to go because we're not carrying indigo cargo, then where are we going? Where do we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Yeah, that makes total sense.
What are you thinking?
I'm worried, Devon.
There seems to be more to the Herald than meets the eye.
Oh, this might be the end of chapter 1. This game has 5 chapters. They released, or is it 4 or 5? I think it's 5.
What's going on down there?
Oh shit. Who got the gun? Uh-oh. Murder aboard? Crime?
Don't come any closer!
Crime? Ian shot Brunswick with Ludlow's gun. Oh my god.
I'll jump!
No, sir, don't do that. Also, the sky in the background is really, really pretty.
I will! Just get away!
I want to know what happened.
What happened? What did you do?
Not this music!
It was his hand that guided me. But now I need to finish it. I must.
I was not expecting for this. This is more drama, total drama island, total drama boat that I can handle. I mean, if we tell him that jumping would surely kill him, that's where we're like, that's what I want to do. Bye. Dared Ian to jump. Convince him not to.
I know life can be hard, Ian, but please don't jump. It's not worth it.
I can't live on this ship anymore. I need to get away. Somehow.
This ain't it, bro. The sky is so beautiful in the background. Oh god, I want to say, I want to convince Ian that Brunswick meant no harm. I want to convince him of that. But he might not believe us. I'm gonna go with, understand what he's going through.
I hear you, Ian. I completely understand now. You find life on this ship hard. You never chose to be here, and you feel trapped.
You heard me? You listened to my prayer? But this is the only way. I've been shown this is the only way.
I know that Brunswick scared you. I don't think he meant to do you any harm. He's just confused.
It's not just him. It's been every single one of you. Protecting your own filthy interests.
I encouraged Ian to jump? I don't think that's a good idea.
That's not true, Ian. I've only been trying to help you.
I don't need anybody's help. I'm free now. I've been shown the way.
Uh-oh. Trigger warning? Failed to prevent a desperate act. Oh. Damn. This is like Life is Strange chapter 1 or 2, I think.
While Ian threw himself off the ship in despair, Brunswick was bleeding out on the deck below. In the chaos to save the esteemed navigator's life, nobody cared about that of the cabin boy, who was drowning outside.
Oh yeah, because we're going to be without a navigator now. Yeah, we're going to have no one to navigate the damn boat. That's a problem.
Well, it seems to me he had that coming.
Wait, what happened? I was gone for like 5 minutes. So, the boy, cabin boy shot Brunswick, and then we couldn't convince him to not throw himself overboard, so he threw himself overboard. And then we're now back in present day because Devin is recounting this tale to the Ronnie, who I believe we're on a different boat now. This is present day. All of this stuff is happening in the past.
Who exactly?
The navigator, of course. Brunswick. He was tormenting that boy. He should have known better. He should have acted like an adult.
I mean, they were both troubled.
I'm not sure. I think they were both very troubled individuals. Few things suggest that it was more than misplaced kindness that led to distrust. An error of judgment.
When somebody places his or her trust in your good judgment, you better not abuse that, or it will come back to you, Devin.
The Ronnie, I will say, is very pretty.
In this case, Brunswick just went too far, even with all his good intentions. As a teacher and mentor, he should have known better.
I think this is called a sorry. I really like it. I really like the design.
I feel sorry for Ian. He had some serious problems, and no one to turn to.
Look, Devin. When kings take pride in their rule over others, they often become tyrants. I've seen it happen myself. It's a sort of power that corrupts good men.
Excuse me, Mary Rani. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there is something that demands your immediate attention.
I really like the difference in sound quality when it's like someone outside the door speaking to someone interior. Like, I really like how they muffle the sound on purpose.
I'll be right down. Excuse me, Devin. Please wait here and do not move. Understood? Good.
I'm waiting to get to the end of the chapter, which I think we're very close to. We can look around. Do not move challenge. Failed. We need to snoop. I think the game saved. So I think I'm gonna land it here because it is 10 p.m. Lose all progress since the last checkpoint. Yeah, it's fine. It was just dialogue. It's fine. Yeah, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would. It's not what I expected. I was expecting more of a puzzle-esque game, but there does seem to be very much puzzle elements involved, but just not to the extent that I thought it was going to be, which is fine. But again, thank you, WispFire, for a key to try out Herald, an interactive period drama. I had a lot of fun with it. It is really, really intriguing. If we have time, I would love to come back to it at some point to play more of it. I just don't know if we'll have time this month or in the future, just because of we have plenty of games to play for Ludonarracon. So again, please put in your votes up in that Google form. Let me know what you would like me to play, and we shall play it. Hopefully sometime on stream this month. But as of the upcoming schedule, as of right now, what we have moving forward is tomorrow we will be returning to the world of a wintry New York City in place of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Saturday of next week, we will continue with Mass Effect 2, going into Act 2. And then next week, on Monday, we will probably be playing Blueprints, because that is a game I really, really want to check out as well. Either that or we will play some demos of some games. Excited for more spider facts from Spider. Me too. And I'm excited for the boy. Yay! Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we are gonna go right on out. Let's see.
Where shall we raid?
Looking at raid targets real quick. Give me a moment. A momento, if you will. Okay. We are going to go raid on over to a friend we haven't raided on over to in a hot minute, known as D-Lovely. D-Lovely is on day 2 of, it looks like, her first playthrough of Hollow Knight. So we are going to go raid on over to her. So if you like what she's up to, please drop a follow on her channel. I am sure she'll appreciate it. But yeah, it is her first playthrough. She is playing it without any prior knowledge, so do make sure, like, if you do have anything that you don't say anything. Don't give any backseating tips, spoilers, anything like that, unless if she says it is completely okay. But yeah, it looks like she's having fun. So if you like what she's up to, please drop a follow on her channel. I appreciate you all so much for hanging on out. That's not the button I meant to press. This is the button I meant to press. That is also the button I meant to press. You can check me out on Blue Sky, Discord, Ko-fi, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube has all of my VODs and edited content on there. So I appreciate you all so much for hanging on out. Wraith also appreciates you hanging on out. Bye. He said goodbye. Trickster also says goodbye as well, but he's sleeping on the floor. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow night for more Spider-Man Miles Morales. So let's get going on this raid, and I will see you all real soon. My name is Aaron Gray, Queer Riot Twitch streamer, signing off.